Washington, former Mayor Michael R. Bloomberg of New York has qualified for Wednesday's debate in Las Vegas, the first time the billionaire will appear on stage alongside his Democratic presidential rivals. A national poll from NPR, PBS NewsHour, and Marist released on Tuesday showed Mr. Bloomberg with 19% support among Democrats and Democratic-leaning independents, putting him in second place behind Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont, who had 31%. That was a substantial surge since the group's poll in December, when Mr. Bloomberg received only 4% support. The survey was the fourth national qualifying poll since mid-January that showed Mr. Bloomberg with at least 10% support, enough to earn him an invitation to the debate stage before the deadline of 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday. Mr. Bloomberg will face off against Mr. Sanders, Senators Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts and Amy Klobuchar of Minnesota, former Vice President Joseph R. Biden Jr., and Pete Buttigieg, the former mayor of South Bend, Industry. The debate, which will air on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, will be hosted by NBC News, MSNBC, Telemundo, and the Nevada Independent. Join us for live analysis on debate night. Subscribe to On Politics, and we'll send you a link. Mr. Bloomberg's 19% mark was his highest level of support in any debate qualifying national poll to date. The latest national polling average calculated by the New York Times, which was released late last week, put him at 10% nationally, behind Mr. Sanders, Mr. Biden, and Ms. Warren. Mr. Sanders's support has also increased since the NPR/PBS NewsHour/Marist poll in December, when he had 22%. The new poll is the first debate qualifying national poll released this year showing Mr. Sanders with more than 30% support. In the new poll, Mr. Biden had 15%, Ms. Warren 12%, Ms. Klobuchar 9% and Mr. Buttigieg 8%. The poll surveyed 527 Democrats and Democratic-leaning independents by phone February 13 to 16 and had a margin of sampling error of plus or minus 5 percentage points. Mr. Bloomberg formally entered the race in November, nearly a year after most of the other candidates. He failed to make the cut for the past several debates in part because he is not accepting outside contributions for his campaign. But new rules announced by the Democratic National Committee opened the door to his participation, as they enabled candidates to qualify for the Las Vegas debate, as well as the one that will take place on February 25 in Charleston, SC, without meeting a donor threshold. Mr. Bloomberg's campaign manager, Kevin Sheekey, confirmed in a statement on Tuesday that Mr. Bloomberg would take part in the next debate. Mike is looking forward to joining the other Democratic candidates on stage and making the case for why he's the best candidate to defeat Donald Trump and unite the country, Mr. Sheekey said. The opportunity to discuss his workable and achievable plans for the challenges facing this country is an important part of the campaign process.